Well, since humans first concocted spurious reasons to subjugate other humans, the titles Lord and Lady have been held to be a sign of elite status in our society.
Well, now commoners can receive a legitimate British title. Due to a loophole in Scottish landowner law, anyone can become a lord or a lady, and it will cost less than $60. So how does one officially become a lady? Well, Alex Flewitt from Highland Titles joins us now. She sells these titles of nobility, and also joining us to speak from her own experience, comedian Lady Julia Morris. Good morning to you both. Now, Alex.
Good morning.
You've got that down.
I like the regal wave. Yeah, lovely. Where's your tiara, lassie?
Listen, I retire it for the daytime and I bring it out in the evening. You really have to learn the rules if you're going to be new gentry, darling.
Well, we will have to, because we are new gentry.
Yes, you do.
Alex, can anyone... I went to Catholic boarding school for 6 years in order to try and become a lady. Now, with one swipe of the credit card, I've done it. Can anyone really become a lord or a lady?
Yes, you can. Anybody can. Basically, for as little as $50 Australian for 1 square foot of land in Glencoe in Scotland, you can indeed become the Laird, Lord or Lady of the land. And that's purely down to Scottish landowners law. It's not the same sort of title that you're given by the Queen and in the House of Lords, but it is a genuine Scottish landowner's title.
This is magnificent. And Alex, once we're a lord or lady, which Sammy and I now are, of course. Are we in any way in line to the British throne? I mean, because you just heard Sam say she went to Catholic school. This could cause another major civil war if this is right.
That.
No, it's completely different to the Queen and the title that she will give you.
Right,
This is a Scottish landowner's title.
Well, I love the Scottish landowner's title. Don't get me wrong. I don't undervalue that at all. Alex, why did your company start to? Why did you decide to start selling off these portions of the land at Glencoe?
Well, a few years ago, we acquired a considerable amount of land in Glencoe, and it was originally Caledonian forest full of native broadleafs, but unfortunately the previous owners had stripped the trees bare and the land was in a very poor condition. So we decided that we'd like to replant the trees, and obviously as funds ran out, the best way to go ahead was to get the good old public to come and help us by purchasing these pieces of land, and that's how HighlandTitles.com actually found its feet.
So it's actually a conservation effort for the land?
Completely and primarily that is the reason, yes.
Oh, very good.
Lady Julia, why did you decide to change your title?
Well, the lovely Australia's television doyen Michael Odato was in London 8 years ago, and he said to me, "JMO, do not come back to Australia without a title." And I thought, oh, well, I've already given my hand to Dan now, and he didn't have a title, so he went online and bought me one, and it's on all of my official documents and has been for a long time. There's my credit card. And, you know, it's very handy for upgrading when you arrive somewhere. You arrive at a hotel, and you say, "Yes, I'm Lady Julia Morris," and they say, "Well, we've prepared the suite for you," coincidentally.
Really?
And I love it.
I have a friend whose mother had a bet with her friends before he was born that one of her children would end up nobility, so she named him Baron. His first name is Baron. Buying a title for $60 is so much easier than wearing that title for the rest of your life.
Wearing that monocle.
Oh no, there goes my monocle. I must admit, I feel like General Burkholder.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And you need bubbles coming out of your pipe like the Little Mermaid.
That's exactly right. Now, listen, Alex, once we have this land, as we now do, of course,
It's
Lady Samantha.
100 square metres.
Yes, you do.
No.
Indeed, it's yours forever.
100 square feet.
Feet, oh.
That's all right. It's a little smaller than you'd imagine. You won't be parking your Bentley up there anytime soon.
Oh.
But once we have the land, what can we do on the land, Alex? I mean, I intend to run a drilling operation and hope to hit some shale oil.
Well, if that's what you wanted to do, by all means, and you didn't encroach on anybody else's land, that would be fine. Basically, anything within the law is perfectly acceptable. Come and camp.
Oh, good.
Come and fish on the loch. We've got a beautiful loch up there. Come and take in the view. Come and birdwatch. Come and bring your family, because this land is yours forever, and it can be passed down to your future generations. So, yeah, come and enjoy it.
Does that mean that the future generations will also be lairds of the land?
That's correct, yes. So obviously when the time comes for them to take on the title, we can obviously reissue the documents and they can then have the title.
So you've got
the new.
Lord Barney and Lord
Lord
Rory.
Barney and Lord Rory. Not to mention Lady Olive.
Lady Olive.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
There's 3 of them going to be sharing the 10 square foot of Scotland.
I'm going camping. Does anyone want to come camping with me? This is so exciting.
There's an offer for you, Dave, after all. Lady
Julia, do you think people react differently to you now, especially when they see a credit card in shops in LA?
Oh, listen, without a doubt, they definitely take a bit of a second glance at it and pretend it's normal. That's one of my favourite things, is they kind of look at the credit card and they'll be like, hello, and then they'll look down at Lady and they'll, oh, okay, all the best. And also, I think it's a little disconcerting when they see a booking before I arrive and it's Lady Julia Morris, and then I turn up from Gosford. Hey, how's it going, all right? And I think that does
Lady
create
Julia
a little
of
bit of
Gosford, I
confusion.
love it.
But I think it's for me it's really demystified the aristocracy, because really even up the high end, the ones that the Queen gets out every now and then, you can buy one of those. But don't ever quote me on that, because I'm not convinced that's factual, but it's a rumour I heard.
I like the fact that the only credit card sample we've got from Lady Julia Morris is the egg card.
What's an egg card?
Absolutely.
You better get
That's
the
a weird
goose
one,
eggs
isn't it,
out,
babe?
Classy. It's Lady Julia Morris.
That's why I want to go and lay my eggs on my land. Simple as that.
We should all get together and put our land together and maybe build like a miniature hotel or something.
That's right. We could take over Glencoe,
totally could.
turn it into a Catholic stronghold.
It would be mad if I had 13 years of all-girls Catholic private school education, and really, I absolutely had to buy the title to become a lady. But that's another story altogether. I'm not here to blame Dominicans.
I'm hearing you, honey.
At this point, poor Alex is thinking she's made a big mistake granting us land at Glencoe.
Crazy Australians.
Alex, thank you
That's
very
what she's
much
got.
for informing us about this. Quickly before we go, anyone can buy, right?
That's right. Obviously, our prices start at $50 and go up in increments depending on what size land you purchase.
There you
We
go.
provide you all the documents so that you can change it officially by your master title deed, and you can change all your documents and truly be the Laird, Lord or Lady.
Oh, I can see it now. Lord Darrell of Narry Warren, that kind of thing. Be lovely, won't it? All right, thank you very much for joining us,
Thanks,
Alex.
no problem.
Thank you, Lady Juliet of
Well, thank you
Gosford.
for having me.
It's my pleasure. I needed to be with my peeps.
Are you going to go out fishing on the loch, Sammy?
Aye.
Hey,
I love camping. I'm going. Next holidays, I'm there.
you could go stag shooting or something like the royal family do.
Make it into a hat.
Well,
I
yes.
always wanted a big fur hat,
I
like
think
Camilla
a
style.
big stag hat would be a bit over the top, wouldn't it?